welcome, Swagatam. The dreams, lives, and culture of a billion people showcased by a few hundreds today. Welcome to India Day 2018. Can we please have a big round of applause? Let me introduce myself. My name is Vignesh Nagarajan. I'm the head of events of Flavours KTH. And my mom always used to say that safety is important, so I would instruct you guys about the safety. We have 4 fire exits to the back. One here and one. I feel like a flight attendant now, so. And I would request all of you to please put your phones on silent so that you don't disturb any of the performers or the performances. Thank you. And we have a lovely photo booth which we have set outside. So please capture all your memories as much as you can. It's a wonderful day, wonderful event. And please make sure you tag Flavours on Instagram, on Facebook, and hashtag India Day 2018. So every event starts off with a joyous song. For us, it's our national anthem. So could I please request all of you to stand up for the Indian national anthem? Can all of us together once shout, Bharat Mata Ki Jai? Bharat Mata Ki Jai! And today we have a lot of dignitaries with us. Our chief guest for this evening is Dr. Svedin, the senior researcher at Stockholm Resilience Center. He has a very strong connection with India and often calls Calcutta his second home. And we have Professor Joydeep Datta. He is the chair of the Functional Materials Department at KTH. With us we have Ashwati Pillai, the youngest badminton player to win the Swedish National Championship. In the Youth Olympics, she won the gold in the mixed relay and she has qualified for the 2020 Olympics. The nation's culture often resides in the heart and soul of the people. And with us we have a KTH student to give us a soulful rendition, an invocation song is what we call it. So,
मैत्रीं भजत अखिल हृजेत्री मैत्रीं भजत अखिल हृजेत्री आत्मवदेव परानपि पश्यत आत्मवदेव परानपि पश्यत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां त्यजत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां त्यजत त्यजत परेष्वक्रमाक्रमणं त्यजत परेष्वक्रमाक्रमणं मैत्रीं भजत अखिल हृजेत्रीं जननी पृथ्वी कामदुःखार्ते जननी पृथ्वी कामदुःखार्ते जनको देवः सकल दयालु जनको देवः सकल दयालु दाम्यत दत्त दयतुं जनता दाम्यत दत्त दयतुं जनता श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जनानां श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जनानां श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जनानां श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जनानां श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जनानां.
can we please request Mr. Uno, Joydeep Datta, and Ashwati Pillai to come up on stage to light the lamp and start off the event. Thank you. Thank you so much, Professor Joydeep and Ashwati. We kindly request Dr. Uno to give a few words to grace this occasion.
Thank you. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here with you. And just giving some connection. It's so that yes, I'm a scholar. Yes, I'm a retired professor. Yes, I'm a Stockholm University Resilience Center. Yes, but the old link to India goes back to my student days. More than 50 years ago, I had quite some interest in India, reading old literature from India and so on. And so I was a physicist, and in physics you don't read so much about India. So in the evening time I participated here in Stockholm in the Indology institution, which was available at that time, and they had sort of courses for history of India, Indian philosophy, and some language like Hindi, and I think the most hard was grammar of Sanskrit. I never liked the grammar of Sanskrit, I must say, and I was one of the worst students in that. On the other side, I worked hard with my physics in the daytime, and this was my sort of extras. I never included anything on India in my examinations. So later, it was accelerators, CERN, international, various types of research connected to that, energy issues, and further on to sustainability issues, as we are all involved in these days, not least the KTH. So, now I have brought you up to some background to this, and we should make a little arrangement here, because it was so that when I came out in my student days to India in 1967, I happened, because I didn't know about where to go and so on and so forth, in a Gandhian ashram, Samanvaya ashram in Bodh Gaya in Bihar. And it so happens then that this Gandhian ashram went back very much to Gandhi, not only Gandhian ideas, but also that Gandhi had as one young assistant. This guy, well, it's my painting here, as you can see, the eyes here, and his name is Darko Sundrani. I'm saying is because he's still alive. I think he passed his 95th anniversary just last year. He hears a little, it's a little lousy, but he's really alive. And he was assistant to Gandhi. And I'm a friend since 50 years to Darko Sundrani. That gives a little line here. So if you hold the hands here, you hold the hands there, and hold the hands. So there is a line here, Gandhi, and my friend Darko Sundrani is still living, and I'm also still living. So I think there is some good reasons to have a sort of line of information to you, sort of almost directly from Gandhi himself. Well, you can at least pretend that that is so. You could see this as a little set up in a sort of theater sense, but it's a little more like that if you would like that, if it's still any possibility for that, you could see it also as a separate transmission from Gandhi. So now I'm telling you at this auspicious event, not from myself, but in fact, to a certain extent, and you can decide yourself how much that extent is, from Gandhi to you through my friendship with Darko Sundrani, still living, and myself. So now let's see what Gandhi says to you. First of all, he says that I have liked to be with you this night. I have liked to be here with you. And especially with the young. I'm delighted that you have a party and that it has this also serious connotation and with India in center. And then comes a but. But you know, I couldn't be here because of understandable reasons. And it's also so that there is a responsibility point I want to tell you. And that is that every generation has to take their own part in the work. And I'm off. I did my thing, and now it's you. So Gandhi is telling you that this is your task now. And this is your thing to, and your time, and my time also, in this world. And we have to do our thing. Gandhi says, I did my thing, and now it's up to you. So new generation being in charge, and I think that's lovely. And you are in charge. That's the first message. The second one has to do with something on for whom. And this is really a core thing from Gandhi, saying, yes, of course you should do it in order to see that your family is okay and that those close by have the benefit of your tasks, but never forget that you do it also for humankind, for everyone, and all for living entities and living small animals. You are there in order to do this dual thing, both for yourself, because you are a person, you are a human being, but you also do it for everyone else. And Gandhi will say, I think, that this is the time when most of the charges is that you have to do something for the planet. It doesn't matter so much what you do. There are all sorts of things, making things more efficient, the technology here at KTH, wonderful, having the energy system working, the food system working, etc. But your generation, have to really recognize that we are in this opening, which was not so in my time, Gandhi's time, namely the Anthropocene, the time when humankind has taken over so much that we are stronger in our impact on the planet than the natural phenomena themselves. And that puts us in not only charge, which is a hard thing to say these days when we have the climate change negotiations in Poland, but in general. So whatever we do, we have to have this relationship that we are doing our things, and in order for our generation to do our thing. And then we touched on that with the globality. Gandhi tells you, you have to read my autobiography. How many out there having read Gandhi's autobiography? Good. He says that I was, as you know, in Africa for part of my youth. And he also says, so you can go out and you do your things all over the world. And most of you are to be congratulated that you have already made that move. You are in Stockholm now, and this is not India, but it's India Day. So you are already on the move for this globalness. On the other side, there are these roots. The roots are India, and Gandhi was also coming back to India, of course, for doing a part of his life cycle. So the globality has to be treated with openness, creativity, and also sheer nice part of happiness that you can contribute to this global development. And finally, on the India Day, we would come back to the roots. And so we have the roots and we have the sort of modern development. And the modern development makes that we have everyday type of concerns. We are buying some food in the shop, we are going home to other families, and those who haven't the families, they have their comrades in the student hostels here, and whatever everyday means, that is one thing. But on the other side, we have also to dwell and understand the deepest part of our motivation, which has to do with the roots. And today we celebrate the Indian roots. It's lovely to see this film we have just seen. Sort of the heart just went happy in seeing this Indianness in the filtering, not only on the way of how the everyday thing and concerns with other people, but also the connectivity to the broader thing of worldviews and our individual relationship to the cosmos, which is part of the Indian heritage and for all humankind. Many thanks. And I also thank you for the applaud to Gandhi. I will convey what you channeled in that way. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Svedin, Svedin, for those lovely words of wisdom.